Top 3 Christmas movies.
That is tough. Let me think. Let's do this, and then let's do songs, too.
Okay.
But top 3 Christmas movies? Honestly, Home Alone. I love.
Yep. I could put that up there.
Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Honestly, I always, going into it, I'm like, I always feel like this is going to be a super long movie, which it's not. That movie, I underrate that movie every year, and it's so good. I think I've got to put that on the list. God, what else do we have on there? I do love Elf, so maybe Elf 2. But you got to throw like a classic in there.
Like A Year Without a Santa Claus?
Yeah,
maybe?
Year Without a Santa Claus type deal. You know, I was always a Santa Claus is Coming to Town kid, but Year Without a Santa Claus, I think, has maybe taken that number 1 Rankin and Bass spot for me now, because I think some of the lines in that are just so funny. I can't get enough of. And also, a great way that I irritate my wife is by singing one of the songs from that movie, Mrs. Claus, who kills it in that. Shout out to the puppet Mrs. Claus. She's a terrific actor in that film. But the Anyone Can Be Santa song, underrated banger. Gets overshadowed by the Heat Miser, Snow Miser song. Reasonably so. But goddamn is it good. Plus, Year Without a Santa Claus, you also have the Blue Christmas song. Little tug at the heartstrings, phenomenal. All the kids buying Santa presents one time, so good. I also like how it's kind of an unofficial sequel to Santa Claus is Coming to Town, because like Mickey Rooney plays both of those guys, and like, you know, that some of the things kind of look the same. Oh my gosh, and what's that? Yeah, it's got to be Year Without a Santa Claus. You got to put that. So I'll give top 3. Oh, fuck. You know what? I got to put White Christmas on there, too, because I do love that movie.
Yeah, that's not making my top 3.
I'm going to go White Christmas, Grinch, Year Without a Santa Claus. Because Year Without a Santa Claus, I mean, you got I believe in Santa Claus.
You got...
But there was a time I thought that
Is Year Without... No, Santa Claus Coming to Town is Meister Burger.
Yeah. Which is also... terrific.
Yeah.
Also terrific. Couple of good songs in there, but also there's that, it's got that one
foot
song,
in front of the other.
I mean, that's an all-timer.
Yeah.
It's an all-timer. That might be the best.
Soon you'll be walking out the door. Put one foot in front of the other. And soon you'll be walking on the floor.
That is a great song. If you want to change your sound. Yeah, that is good. A hard walking man is no.
All right, you're done.
Okay, whatever. I want to say a couple more songs. Yeah, go ahead.
A Christmas Story. I would go Home Alone 1.
Yeah,
and then I would go Office Christmas Party.
Really? Throw in a little more contemporary.
That movie, that movie's fucking hysterical.
That
movie is so funny.
You got a great cast. Jason Bateman, Jennifer
The
Aniston.
whole, like... No, we're not having a Christmas party. We're having a Christmas party. Is the funniest fucking, like...
Sure.
It is the greatest...
Close up shop.
It's the greatest comedy I've ever seen.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. And songs, I would go... Bruce Springsteen, Santa Claus Coming to Town.
That is number 1. That's the number 1.
I would go... I have to go... Probably Mariah Carey. And then...
I get it, but it's just...
And then it's tight. I love...
Trans-Siberian Orchestra? Dude,
yeah, Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I knew this guy in middle school who one day, you know, it was like the beginning of the year.
I know a guy who's a huge Trans-Siberian Orchestra fan.
Dude, this guy,
like,
we were like,
passionate.
we were talking about like our favorite bands, and you know, people are like, AC/DC is my favorite band, or fucking Kings of Leon was like big at that time, or whatever, you know. And we're like, hey, what's your favorite band? And he's like, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It was his favorite band of all time. That's crazy.
Like the one
they got one song.
I also like the one with the whip.
Oh yeah.
Yep, let's go. We're riding in. And I like
Christmas Shoes.
Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Is that Jingle Bell Rock?
No, that's just like a weird version.
I like that.
of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're fun in it to buy. I don't want to know something. Yeah,
Jingle,
dude, he goes nuts.
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
goes stupid. I would say that's probably
he leaves
there.
it all on the
I would
track.
say
Leaves
Santa
it all
Claus
on
is
the
Coming to
track.
Town. Bruce is by far number one.
Yeah, it's not even close.
I would say Jingle Bell, Jingle All the Way, number 2. And then, I would say I'll give you a top 4. That's all I'll leave it at.
Okay.
Honorable mention, Dominic the Italian Christmas Donkey.
I
Song is
hate
a fucking
that song.
banger.
That song I really do. This. It's not
Make the donkey.
That song should be played
the
on the
Italian
radio.
Christmas donkey.
See, that's a situation where it's like, you know what? Maybe there do need to be some more Christmas songs, because if we're still playing that in regular rotation, it's a bad look. That song's
Tommy
awful.
DeVito's favorite Christmas song.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. It's got to be. I did love seeing the pictures of his agent. I was glad. That was very funny. Let's see. For me, Bruce, obvious number 1. I love Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
Don't know if I've ever heard it.
Step into Christmas. Oh, what? Yeah. We brought together. We can watch our
Oh, yeah.
song from- that's-
Yeah, okay.
That song always gets me jazzed. And then, I don't know after that, because I kind of want to say, like,
The Little Drummer Boy.
you know what? The David Bowie, Bing Crosby version of that song is so good.
You're lying. I said that as a joke.
But
Andy.
the Little Drummer Boy itself is maybe it's maybe worse than Dominic the Donkey.
There's a
That
claymation
song's
The Little
so
Drummer
bad.
Boy movie too.
Oh yeah, I remember watching it one time at Christmas, and I was like, I never want to watch this movie again. And then 3, I don't know, because there's songs that like aren't great Christmas songs, but it's kind of funny to me when they come on the radio, so I do get joy from them on it that
Mistletoe,
way.
Justin Bieber. That's your third. That'll round out your
I don't
top
remember
3.
that song, but it's
We'll
like,
be under the mistletoe.
oh
Something
no,
along
I don't
those
think I
lines.
like that one. But Christmas Shoes, that song just cracks me up. It's so bad. It's so funny. And then there's that other really sad one.
How much do you think the rights to that song cost? Because I would love to ride this episode out. Fade us out into Christmas Shoes
I
right
bet you
now.
they might be. I bet you it might be a little
Public
bit
domain?
expensive. Public domain. God damn it! The day that Christmas Shoes becomes public domain,
We're
baby,
closing every episode.
I
with
mean,
it.
listen, the content that we produce is gonna skyrocket the amount of things that we start to put out. Sir, I'd like to buy these shoes for my mama, please.
I've never even heard the song.
It's Christmas and these shoes are just her size. Can you hurry, sir?
Emily Fader.
Daddy says there's not much time.
Andy, I love you.
I know these shoes.
I just
will
ended the
make
show,
her
Andy.
Smile. The show doesn't end until I say I love you back. I want her to look beautiful when Mama meets Jesus tonight.